Hello there, and welcome. My name is Dr. Calliope, and I'm going to be taking care of you today. How are you doing today? Right. I hope by the time you leave my office, you feel even just the littlest bit better. So let me see what we have today. Okay, interesting. Would you mind just confirming your name and date of birth for me? Excellent. And is that your preferred name? And how do you like to be addressed? Excellent. So it looks like today we are looking at the integumentary system. Is there any particular reason why you wanted this examination? Excellent. So before we get into that, I'd like to ask you just a few questions before we begin. Are you in any current pain or have any current illness at all? And any changes to the medical history that we have on file? And what about your family history? Any changes there? And any allergies at all? Environmental, food, anything like that? Okay. And any medication use? Right. And what's the dosage on that? And take that once a day? Very good. Good to know. So, the integumentary system. The integumentary system is your hair, your skin, your nails, and your glands and nerves. It's your outermost layer of your body. It's also the biggest organ of the body as well. So in this examination, we are going to be taking a look at your hair, your scalp, your face, the skin on your neck, your torso, arms, nails, etc., etc. So for this examination, I will not be using any gloves unless it makes you more comfortable for me to wear gloves. But what I want to do is feel the little minute textural differences as well as temperature changes, for example, and I can do that much better without gloves, okay? But if it makes you more comfortable, I can put them on. I can still do the exam that way. So we will start with your hair and your scalp, all right? Now for this examination, I am going to need to be touching you. Is that okay with you? Do I have your permission to do that? Wonderful, thank you. So I'm going to get a little closer, all right? And I will just be starting with the hairline, and we'll look at your scalp, and we'll look at your hair, at the condition of your hair and the strength of it. So I like to start just right here. Just working my way along the hairline. Have you had any problems lately with your scalp or your hair? Okay. Good to know. Let's see. And how often do you find you need to wash your hair? Okay. How would you consider your scalp and your hair? Dry, normal, oily, very dry, very oily? Okay. And is there anything you want to address in regards to your scalp or hair health? Okay. Just figured I'd ask, and we can take care of that as well. So the scalp can harbor quite a few things that we really don't have any idea of, since we can't very well see it. But in addition to things like infestations or seborrheic dermatitis, we can also deal with things like lesions. We can deal with things like psoriasis. We can deal with things like infections. So I just want to make sure that I'm really combing through and getting a thorough look at everything. Okay, just going to stand up here. And we'll take a look at the top of the head here. Okay, it's looking pretty clear, which is good. Okay, let me look at the back here. Just going to hold your head so that I'm not pushing you forward. Okay. Is any of this painful or tender at all? Okay. Excellent. Just see around here. Okay. All right, excellent. So let me just sit back down. Very good. So let me take a look at your hair, all right? So I'm just going to be taking a little bit, and I want to feel the texture. I want to assess its strength, feel its condition. Okay, just testing the strength. Okay, good. You have a bit of a more coarse texture to the hair. Feels well hydrated though. Okay. Excellent. So the quality of the hair is quite good, I think. And the distribution of your hair looks good. I'm not seeing anything like baldness or thinning, loss of hair. All looks pretty good. quite pleased with that. Excellent. So, let me just note that down. Okay. Now let's look at your face a little. So I've got a few different tools that I will be using from now on. And I'm just going to start with taking a general look at your face, okay? So, just like before, are there any problems that you've had with the skin on your face at all? Or anything you'd like to address, really? Okay, very good. So, there's just a little bit of redness, and I can see some surface dryness, but changing of the seasons does that. Skin's a very persnickety sort of thing. Excellent. So I'm just going to feel a little bit. I'm going to palpate the skin. Okay. Good texture. Bet you didn't think that was a compliment that you'd get today, huh? It's a very important one, really. Good textured skin. Right, and the temperature is good too. It's not too hot, but it's not cold either. It's a nice warmth to the skin. Good. So let me just take a little look with a magnifying glass, and I've got a light. It is quite bright, so just be warned. But this gives me a little bit of a better idea what's going on. Excellent. So besides that surface dryness and touch of erythema, I'm not seeing any other problems. Good. Let me just take a look at this here. No, I think that's fine. Mind if I just... Oh. Okay, so that's why it looked a little on. It looked like it was just a little bit of some kind of sauce or syrup. Let me look again. Yes, now it's gone. Okay. It was just a little bit darker, but it was an irregular shape, but it's gone now. No problems there. Okay. So let me go ahead and test the sensation on your face. So I have a little reflex hammer here, but we're going to disregard this top point entirely. And instead, we're going to focus on the bottom here. You'll give me just a moment. This has a little secret hidden compartment where I have a point right here, and I have a little brush here that I can adjust from this large, widespread brush to this concentrated point. So I will be testing the sensation on your face. As we said before, your nerves do make up a part of your integumentary system. It allows you to feel different temperature differences, obviously texture as well. So we want to make sure that that's doing okay. All right? So if you could just close your eyes for me, and I just want you to tell me when you feel a touch. Okay? All right. Touch. 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 Okay, you can open your eyes for a moment. Now I'm going to be touching you with either the brush or the point here. So this is not a sharp point, it's just it's a point of concentrated contact right here. And I just want you to tell me whether you feel the brush or the point, okay? All right, close your eyes for me. Okay. Point. Brush. 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 Point. 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 Brush. Point. Point. Brush. Brush. Point. 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 Excellent. So you can go ahead and open your eyes. All right, so nerves look great. The facial nerves, the sensation of them is also governed by the trigeminal nerve, which is a cranial nerve, but we'll also be testing sensation on the rest of your body as well, okay? And those points aren't governed by your cranial nerve. So now we're going to look at the neck, okay? Have you had any problems with the skin on your neck at all? Okay, good. So the neck is generally going to be much warmer. And most people don't have problems with their neck. They might have an odd rash or a mole, but for the most part it's a pretty quiet area. But we still want to just double check, make sure there's nothing going awry. Okay. Good. Let me see. Usually don't have to get the magnoscope out, but just want to have a quick peek and then we'll look with the scope. Okay, let's take a peek. Yeah, it's pretty quiet here. That's good. It's much better to have no news rather than bad news, yeah? Yeah, Good. We'll take a look at the back of your neck when I look at your back. Let's test the sensation then. So first we're going to start with the brush, and you just let me know when you feel a touch, okay? All right, close your eyes. Touch. 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 Good, and now this one's more for funsies, but I want you to see if you can distinguish between the point and the brush here. So I'll let you feel that real quick. This is the point, and this is the brush. Okay, so go ahead and keep your eyes closed, and I want you to tell me whether you feel the point or the brush. Point, point, brush, 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 point, brush, brush, brush. Very good. Excellent. So now let's move to the upper chest here. We'll go to the shoulders, the arms, and down. So let's just take a little look here. Once again, any problems with your upper body at all? Any areas of concern? Okay, no weird bumps or rashes, itchy spots. Okay. And I just want to feel around here. Just want to feel the quality of the skin. This can be a dicey area for some people. Okay. I'm just going to come down the arm here, around the shoulder and down a little bit. Okay, and the other side. Okay, I'm just going to feel temperature at the back of my hands here, especially around the joint. It all feels warm. That's good. Let's take a look. Have you had this mole right here for a while? And has it always looked like that? Okay. No, I don't think there's anything. I don't think we necessarily have to document it. It's really not even that big. It's just you don't have very many. But if you've had that one for a long time and it hasn't changed, then probably don't need to. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do it anyway. Alright. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to mark a circle around it if you don't mind. Okay. Then I'll wash off with some alcohol. And then let's go ahead and just take a picture here. Good. Okay, so alright, we have that one documented. Might as well, right? If we're already here. Okay. Not really seeing anything with magnifying glass. Look at the other side here. Skin looks pretty clear. Aside from just a couple bumps here and there, it's looking pretty good. Okay, let's test the sensation. So I am just going to brush you with our little brush. You let me know when you feel it, okay? Yes? Yes? Mm-hmm. Good. 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 Right? Mm-hmm. Good. Good. And we'll do point versus brush. So this is the point. Okay? And this is the brush. Right? Okay. Just tell me point or brush. Point. Brush. Point. 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 Brush. 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 Very good. Let's look at the arms. So I will do one arm individually and then the other. Just want to feel and inspect. Inspection and palpation. And let me just move your lower arm. I'm going to look at your elbow here. Looking for any plaques. Okay. A little bit of palpation here. And we'll look at the hands. And we'll take a peek at the nails as well. The nails are a big part of the integumentary system. A lot of diseases show up in the nails. Okay, I am just going to take a little peek here. All right, so they are good color. Very clean, very well kept. So many people I see bite their nails down to the quick. Okay, and I'm just going to press on them and then release, and we'll look at the capillary refill. Check your circulation. Good, good. Okay, let me just feel the temperature, and I'll be comparing the two as well. Quite cool to the touch. Very good. Let's just see if if there's anything I need to take a closer look at. Any moles or any spots. The hands. Okay, I don't think so. So with the arms, I am going to be testing your sensation by touching them, all right? So I will just have you close your eyes. You let me know when you feel a touch, okay? Good. 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 Okay. We'll move on to the other arm. So let's take a little feel. Take a good look at it. And I'm just going to pop your elbow up real quick, okay? Just look at the elbows. Okay. And let's look at the hands. Hands and nails. Okay. You don't even have any of those little white marks in the nail. That's good. Haven't banged them on anything. Let me check the capillary refill. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. And press, release. Very good. Good. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a look here. Skin's clear. Wasn't anything upon palpation I needed to look at. Good color. Okay, and I'm just going to feel the temperature. Okay, this one's cool to the touch as well. All right, let's test sensation real quick, and then we'll look at both of your arms at the same time. So just let me know when you feel a touch, okay? Good. 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 Excellent. So now I'm going to look at both of your arms. If you could just show me your elbows again, this time at the same time. Good, then I can compare the two, all right? And I'm going to feel the temperature on both of your hands and arms at the same time. Just comparing the two, feeling around the joints as well. No, that looks good. And let's do a little bit of distinguishing left from right, okay? So if you could just tell me whether you feel a touch on your left arm or your right arm, okay? Right. Left. Right. 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 Left. Right. Left. Left. Very good. Now if I could just see the skin of your abdomen real quick. This is also usually an area that I don't have too many troubles with. Skin looks really clear. So let's see. Is this also another spot you've had for a while? Okay, it's a little newer. All right, let's let's go ahead and just take a little picture of that one. Okay, and just snap, snap, snap. Good, easy does it. Little spot, it's not raised at all. Also just looks like a big freckle, but just want to keep an eye on it, just in case. Okay, let me write that one down. So we had this spot. And spot. Okay, very good. Excellent. So I think we'll test the sensation real quick after I just check the temperature. Okay, it's nice and warm, it should be. And if you could just tell me when you feel a touch. Good. 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 Okay. Let's move to the legs and feet, and then lastly we'll do the back. Okay? So, any problems with your legs or feet in terms of skin conditions? No? Okay. Let's just take a look here. Skin's quite clear. Not feeling any points of texture. It's all quite consistent. Knees and the shins are clear. No erythema. No swelling. Okay, bit of a bruise there. I'll avoid that. Okay, and what about the feet here? Good, no pedal edema. Nothing around the ankles. Okay, let's look at the nails. Nails are clear, good coloring, no spots, smooth, they're quite strong. Okay, and let's just check the capillary refill on those. Just going to press in, release, press, release, press, release, press, release, and press and release. Good. Good, good circulation. Okay. And let me just check the temperature, especially around the joints. Feels good, pretty cold at the touch. Not cold. Not hot. And let's check your sensation. So if you could just tell me when you feel a touch on your legs or your feet, just let me know. Okay? All right, so we'll go. Good. 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 Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. Good. Yep. Yep. Very good. Okay. So lastly, we're going to look at your back real quick. So I am just going to take my couple of tools with me. pop them in my little pockets, and I am just going to go behind you and we'll take a look at your back, all right? Okay, this will be the final part of the examination. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, so upon just looking at you right here, your back is quite clear. There's just a couple of freckles here along the top, but otherwise, for the most part, you are pretty clear. So let me just take a little good look here while I'm palpating along the back. Good texture here. So while I know it's very difficult for you to see your own back, has anyone ever told you that you've had a spot of concern on your back? Okay, right below the right shoulder blade. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, just got the magnifying glass out, and I see right here. Okay, let me just, okay, that's a bit raised as well. Okay, we'll have to take a picture of that one, I think. We'll take a picture of that one. In the meantime, I'll just look at the rest of the back here. Let's see, little spots there. No. Oh, I see. Okay. No problem. Good. Okay. Let's put that away. And I'm just going to feel the temperature on your back. Just feel my hands feeling down your back. Okay, temperature looks good. Now let's do a little sensation, okay? So you just tell me whether you feel a touch on your left side or your right side, okay? All right. Left. Right, left, right, 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 left, left, right, left. Very good. So I'm going to come back around just for a second. Just grab my camera here. Let me pop on that light. And let's just take a little picture of this spot just below your shoulder blade. Okay. Good, and I will come back around. Excellent. That is pretty much going to conclude the examination part. So we got 3 pictures today. We had the picture of the spot right here. We had the picture on your stomach right here. And then we have the picture on your back just underneath the shoulder blade. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we will get these printed out and they will go in your file with all your medical information. And the next time we see you, we can have those photos to compare to see if there's any changes in the edging, in the color, in the size, or the texture. So these were flat spots, but there was a bit of a raised bump to that last one. So I can real quick clean up the bit of pen on your arm and on your stomach if you want. Yeah, just give me a moment. Okay, so a little bit of alcohol here. Okay, and we'll just wipe that off. It's funny when the black ink turns to that purple and gets all blurry. Okay, so that'll be red for a little bit just since we rubbed at it. And then on the stomach here. Excellent. So that's all clear. I didn't end up circling that spot on your back because it was really the only spot there. So we don't have to take care of that. But otherwise, you have a clean bill of health here. Do you have any questions for me at all? No? Okay, very good. So let me go ahead and just sign off on your sheet here. Very good. And that will conclude our integumentary examination. I'd like to thank you so much for choosing me for being your provider today. I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your night. Thank you. Bye now.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I create primarily medical, alternative medicine / pseudoscience, and personal attention ASMR roleplays. If you want to check out a specific category of my videos, my channel playlists have everything from sci-fi